Welcome, Aquarius, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly intuitive tarot guidance. So this will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 23rd through the 29th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, Aquarius, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. And keep in mind that the cards are here as guidance, not as predictors. So it is my intention to attract the cards along with the intuition. I do read intuitively. That will best serve those of you Aquarians who actually view this message. So Aquarius, what we have here from the minor arcana, on the left, the physical realm, the center, the mental realm, and the right, the spiritual realm. So in other words, your physical experience, what's on your mind, and your advice from the spiritual realm, your guidance. So from the major arcana now, we're looking for one card that best represents the overall energy. And while we're waiting for that, I might just want to say here, Aquarius, that I want to thank you for all your support. And if you want to support this channel, all you have to do is click, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it. Share, subscribe, get notified, by clicking the bell. Oh, all right. 2 cards jumped onto the floor. Aquarius. So I feel as though we should be keeping them because it took a long time for them to jump out, and they made it a point of jumping onto the floor here. So this is how I picked them up, but I'll have to see if, there's a part of me that's not sure there, but we'll see what the message is as we go. Okay. Oh, before we get into the cards, just one quick message. First of all, thank you, Rob, for letting me know that someone is stealing my videos and I guess just, trying to make money off them on his own channel. And hey, I haven't even made any money off my videos yet. So I just want to put this little tag out here with the channel name, High Priestess Influence. That's the channel. Actually, Rob, I thought that your comment might be spam because I've been getting a lot of spam comments. And so my husband's saying, don't click on it, and this and that. But I've since realized, and you're not the only one to point out, and other signs have pointed out also that someone is stealing the videos. So again, thank you, Rob. And if you're watching this anywhere else other than High Priestess Influence, then you might want to come to High Priestess Influence and watch the videos and consider subscribing. Okay, anyway, sorry about that little sidebar there, Aquarius. And thanks again, Rob. Okay. In the physical realm, one card only jumped out. And that's been happening with many of the signs in the physical realm, only one card. So we have the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that some of you have a history of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a lack of confidence, of putting yourself down, of making self-deprecating remarks. I can relate to that, Aquarius. I do that a lot. I mean, I really mean it jokingly, but I'm wondering if that's not good for the vibration either. I mean, listen, it's about the feeling behind it and not the words necessarily. I mean, I could say I'm wonderful, but if I don't really believe it, the vibration isn't there. But I feel like this is more than just joking, Aquarius. I feel like you might joke about it, but you mean it. There's a certain amount of it that you mean, that you believe. So I'm feeling about that you have a history of that. But I also am feeling as though there may be almost like the word maturing, and not that you were immature before, but growth, understanding about yourself, and understanding that how you think and feel about yourself matters. It matters more than you realized. And I think you're working on letting that stuff go. I think you're being intentional about it. Okay. Mental realm. We have the Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Very interesting here. In your mental realm, two wand figures, like flanking the Five of Cups here. Okay, so the wands can be fire signs. So the wands can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If any fire signs play a prominent role in your experience here, I'm feeling encouragement from the wands. I know I said these could be people, and they may be for you, but I just got the feeling that for most of you, it's more symbolic. It's more symbolic. I just got, okay, so with the flanking here of the Five of Cups, right? All right, let's just take a look at the Five of Cups first. Five of Cups, right? Yeah, it's really a card of seeing things the wrong way. There's a sense of pessimism to it, because this figure is only looking at the spilled cups and not seeing everything else that's available to him. But it's a feeling. I'm feeling like, like being a feeling of not even realizing that there are cups behind you, like full cups, not even realizing that there is something out there that's better for you. But like the number 5 is the number of change, and I really think that this is about you changing your perspective. And the reason I feel that way is when I said that I feel like these two figures are more symbolic. Okay, I felt as soon as I said I felt that they were symbolic, flanking this card like this, I really felt like the Queen of Wands was like your mom encouraging you. Now, listen, you might say, I have a horrible mom. She doesn't encourage me at all. It's not that I think your mom is encouraging you. It's just the feeling, like the symbolic feeling of a mom who, tells you look great when you look terrible. Who tells you you're the smartest person in the world. The mom, that kind of, like, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling encouragement. I'm feeling like you can do this. Maybe it's almost like you giving yourself your own pep talk. And then the Knight of Wands. All right, so now the Knight of Wands for me is always a fun card. And the interesting thing is, my dear Aquarians, I always look at the Knight of Wands like, for me, this is not, I'm not saying this is the meaning of it. This is my personal feeling. The Knight of Wands is like the son of the minor arcana for me. And it always just gives me a feeling of like fun. He's kind of bent. I always feel fun when I look at the Knight of Wands. I think he looks like he's going out there into the world to have fun, like the position of the horse and everything. He feels like he has like kind of a goofy look to me. He has like I get a lighthearted feeling, like he's going out there in the world to have fun. Nothing serious going on here for the Knight of Wands. He's just going out to have fun. And let's go have fun. This is that friend that you can count on to go have fun. And with these two fire signs flanking this Five of Cups, I just feel like it's encouragement. You're feeling encouraged in your progress to change your view. The number 5, the change, the number of change. experiencing change, dealing with change. And I'm feeling like you, again, in your mental realm, you're feeling encouraged. You know that you can change the pessimism. You know that you can turn around and see the cups, change your perspective. Like I'm feeling like an improvement in your change of perspective. Okay? If that makes sense, Aquarius. So now I might love the Sun and I might love the Knight of Wands, but what I really love, just like a personal pet favorite of mine, in your spiritual realm here, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and beneath that you have the two nines. You have the Nine of Wands. Okay, something is complete here, Aquarius. Okay, all right. So this is your spiritual realm. This is your advice. Okay, bask in abundance. Bask in luxury. Bask in the utter feeling of well-being. Bask in the feeling of completion. Like you've got it all. Okay, now you might be saying, I don't have it all. Okay, so let me just sort of like backtrack here, okay? So the universe is encouraging you to raise your vibration by believing in your abundance. No. Knowing your worthiness. Focus on your worthiness, your complete and utter well-being. Focus on every area in your life that you already have, in which you already have abundance. Like whether you have wonderful family members, people to support you, people who love you, or it's your work, could be more than one, or it's your work situation. You work with wonderful people and you make a good living, or it's, your friends, you have the best friends, you can always count on them. Or maybe, maybe you have a car that you really love, or you love your home. Whatever abundance you can focus on that you already have, the universe wants you to focus on that. But the universe also wants you to like daydream about the additional abundance that you desire, but you need to daydream about it in a way, focus on it in a way that feels like you already have it, because you want to create the vibration of abundance. And listen, by appreciating what you already have, that is a great way of creating a vibration in you of abundance. Remember, you emit a vibration out into the world, a frequency. Everything in this universe is vibrational. Everything has a vibration. And the vibration that you put out there into the world is your point of attraction, where you attract experiences and people to you, based on that vibration. So you want to have a high vibration. You want to feel abundant so you can attract evidence of abundance to you. So that's what this card is encouraging you to do. Focus on your abundance, feel good, feel comfortable in your own skin, feel comfortable with who you are, and be true to yourself, and really, 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 really be comfortable with this. This card is about luxury, comfort, abundance, joy, serenity. Okay, so now you have another 9, okay? Again, you've come so far in improving your vibration, right? Because this is something that I feel you are in the process of releasing, of letting go, and you're getting better and better and better at letting go of the self-deprecation, right? And with this card, the universe is telling you, do not look back. Don't look back over your shoulder. Don't glance at the old ways that you used to be. Don't talk about, I used to be this way, I used to be that way, but now I'm not. Well, yeah, but stop talking about how you used to be. Stop thinking about how you used to be. Do not focus on the used to be's. You've made advancement. You've made expansion. Just look forward and focus on the abundance. Appreciate what's good in your life and let the past go. Do not look back over your shoulder. Do not focus on any negativity from the past. When you do, all you do is bring that vibration forward into the present. Why would you want to do that? No, 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 no. Okay? So focus on abundance, well-being, loving yourself. So you had 2 cards fall onto the floor for your overall energy, and this is how I picked them up. So really, the Sun, amazing, amazing, amazing. And it makes sense that you got the Sun because you have the Knight of Wands here. You know, the universe is going to give me the cards that are going to give me that feeling, that message. So this is about fun. This is about like just letting loose and letting go and enjoying yourself and finding joy where you are. Finding the positive where you are. And I just glanced over at the Magician reversed, and I got the feeling that you don't necessarily not believe in, okay, well, all right. You don't necessarily believe in your own power, or you don't necessarily recognize your own power. Like you're not aware of the extent of your power here. So here's the thing though, what I'm feeling too. You have the Sun upright. If you can just go with this energy, tap into joy, like that expression, I think they say like dance as if there's nobody watching you. That's kind of what I feel like with this. Just be silly, like silly joyful, silly crazy happy, lighthearted. Look at the naked baby on the horse, right? No inhibitions, just joy. No conditioning from other people and from other situations. Not this baby isn't bringing any past with him, right? This is just joy and happiness and openness, right? And so the message that I was getting with this is if you can tap into this and recognize this Sun energy in yourself and run with it and go with it and experience it, then it doesn't even matter that you can't recognize the Magician in yourself, the magic that you have, because this energy will just allow the magic to happen naturally. It doesn't matter if you don't recognize it, as long as you keep this Sun energy going, which is probably why this is underneath it. Like, listen, you might not realize how magical you are. You might not recognize how powerful you are. And you are, Aquarius. You might not recognize that power, but that Sun energy is enough to kind of like override it. So basically, Aquarius, the message for you here is you're totally on your way. This stuff is going by the wayside more and more each day with your intentional and sometimes unintentional happiness, joy, fun, enthusiasm, self-encouragement. Like I said, I felt like this mother energy was symbolic. I felt like this Knight is symbolic. Yes, maybe some of you have other people encouraging you. Maybe you have spiritual gurus and teachers encouraging you to change your thoughts, change your focus, change your vibration. But for some of you, I think it's you encouraging yourself. Like those are symbolic. Those are like symbolic cheerleaders for you. And here the universe is cheering for you too. Yes, look forward to the future. Focus on your abundance and avoid looking back, because the past is an illusion. It doesn't even exist anymore. And since it isn't anymore, it never really was what you thought it was, right? Memory doesn't serve us that well. We all distort memories, not intentionally. It just happens. And the bad things tend to seem worse than they really were, right? So anyway, getting back to this. Yeah, all you need is to focus on the Sun. We all have that magic in us, Aquarius. We are all way more powerful than we think we are. But if you can just tap into the joy of the sun, that's all you need. Okay, Aquarius, thank you so much for being with me. If this doesn't resonate with you at all, then just go to High Priestess Influence and check out your moon and rising sign messages. But I want to thank you so very much for being with me. I really hope you tap into the sun energy and just go for it, and have a beautiful week. And join me back here again next week at High Priestess Influence. Thanks, Aquarius.